Much love, one love. This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Just want to talk about how people's spirits are polluted. You know, the eyes and the ears, they're gateways to our very heart. And there's so much negativity being filtered into us each and every day, especially with these cell phones and this age of social media. You know, you can see all types of things down your timeline that can indeed make your spirit filthy, from perversions such as all sorts of nasty, freaky things you see on any social media. You know, lust is being filtered into you. Injustice, like me, like I get real upset, and sometimes I can go too far, even though I feel as though I have the right to be angry with the injustice that my people are going through. But sometimes it can make me angry to the point where a brother may sin. A brother may say some things that's not right, you know. There's also all sorts of hurt posts. It's a whole lot of bitterness on Facebook and other social medias. Things that are bashing women, things that are bashing men, things that are putting men and women in certain categories like they're all the same. And all this comes from a bitter source, you know. And also, I remember looking at the show on TBN, and they said that a lot of men that do ministry, they get caught up in pornography. And man, you just got to be careful. There's so many things out here that pollutes our spirits, and we really have to be careful. We really do. And those who are in ministry, it's a good thing to take breaks from social media and TV shows, because there's a lot of mess out here that's crazy. There really is. Not saying that looking at some of the negative things have a negative effect on you, you know, because sometimes I know I look at negative things and it just inspires me to speak against it. But there is also such a thing that we can be exposed to things that are negative to the point where we become accustomed to it, or even think that it's okay, or if it don't bother us as it should, you know. And that's when things can get dangerous. So we really have to be careful. Something that I see often when it comes to men, and I'm talking about young black men, it's the negativity of hip hop and this trap music. And it seems like these guys, man, when they listen to that music is their gospel, man. That music is their gospel, and it gives them ideas and it puts things in them. I don't care what people say about music. That music indeed has a negative effect on one's psyche, man. It really does. It really does. And like I said, these guys listen to this music, and this music is their gospel, man. And I work with young brothers, you know, in ministry, and guys I worked with on the job, you know, and it's funny, man. And this music just shapes their minds, man. It's just like guys will freestyle, and dudes not necessarily in the streets, but yet they're talking about blowing somebody's brains out and doing this and doing that. I'm like, where's all this coming from? Like, I know you. I know you're not about that life. But where's all this stuff coming from? It's the music, man. It's the music. But anyway, we really need to be careful about what we see, what we watch, you know, what we listen to, because those things can very well pollute our hearts and pollute our spirits, you know. They can just make the very core of us nasty and filthy. So we all need to be aware of the content of things that we watch and things that we hear, especially those who do ministry. Like I said, I understand, looking at things, and it can very well just stir something up in you, and you can very well, speak against it, preach against it, teach against it, or whatever, But you gotta be careful. Just being exposed to it on a regular basis, slowly but surely, it's going to pollute you. You got to keep those pH balance levels good. You got to keep them healthy. You got to cut that TV off. You know what I mean? You got to leave Facebook alone. You got to leave YouTube alone. Cut the radio off. Read a book. Go on a walk. Admire nature. Walk in the woods. I know that's something really black folks don't do, but man, become one with nature. Walk on the beach. Go on a hike. Just look at the sky and how beautiful it is. Seriously. You got to be careful with how we polluting our spirits. We had to be a good steward of our spirits. But that's all. I'm going to end it there. This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Take care. God bless.